For over a decade, Sony's A7R series has stood at the very peak of mirrorless camera innovation, a benchmark line for creators who demand uncompromising image quality, high resolution, and versatility. Each generation has pushed the boundaries of what a full-frame mirrorless camera can achieve, redefining professional expectations with every release. But now, as the world of hybrid content creation continues to evolve, the arrival of the Sony A7R VI represents far more than a routine upgrade. It marks a pivotal moment for the entire Alpha lineup. The competition has never been fiercer, with Canon, Nikon, and Fujifilm all producing extraordinary alternatives that challenge Sony's long-standing dominance. The question now is clear. Can the Sony A7R VI retain its crown as the ultimate high-resolution mirrorless camera while evolving to meet the creative demands of a new era? Or will this be the moment when Sony's once unshakable lead finally begins to narrow? The stakes have never been higher. The A7R series carries a remarkable legacy that stretches back to the groundbreaking A7R II, which introduced the world's first back-illuminated full-frame sensor, and the more recent A7R VI, celebrated for its advanced AI-assisted autofocus and next-generation image processing. These cameras didn't just deliver incremental improvements, they redefined expectations for professional and enthusiast creators alike. The Sony A7R VI, however, is shaping up to be something more than another evolutionary step. It's a statement of intent from Sony, a camera designed to reaffirm the brand's leadership and define the future of professional hybrid imaging. From a design perspective, early reports suggest the Sony A7R VI will maintain the familiar form factor that longtime alpha users have grown to appreciate, but with meaningful refinements aimed at comfort, durability, and efficiency. Constructed from a reinforced magnesium alloy frame, the camera is expected to remain impressively lightweight while being robust enough to withstand professional use in demanding environments. Sony has consistently improved its weather sealing with each iteration, and the A7R VI will likely push those efforts even further. Enhanced dust and moisture resistance could make it an even more dependable tool for photographers working in extreme climates, whether that's the humidity of a rainforest or the dryness of a desert shoot. One of the subtle yet important physical improvements rumored for the A7R VI is its redesigned grip, providing a deeper, more ergonomic hold for prolonged use. For professionals who spend hours in the field or studio, this refinement could significantly improve handling comfort. The button layout is also expected to receive careful attention, with a more tactile joystick, customizable control dials, and additional programmable buttons to streamline workflow and responsiveness. These small but thoughtful upgrades demonstrate Sony's ongoing effort to merge professional-grade functionality with user-centered design. The electronic viewfinder is another area where Sony appears to be making significant progress. Reports indicate that the A7R VI will feature a class-leading 9.44 million EVF, now with even greater brightness and a higher refresh rate than before. This enhanced display promises a more natural, true-to-life viewing experience with minimal lag or blackout, even during continuous shooting. For photographers tracking fast-moving subjects, wildlife, athletes, or fleeting moments in street photography, this kind of clarity and responsiveness can make all the difference. On the rear, a fully articulating touchscreen LCD is expected, similar to what Sony has implemented in its more video-oriented models like the FX3. This flexibility is a major win for hybrid shooters, vloggers, and solo creators who frequently alternate between stills and video or need to compose shots from unconventional angles. At the heart of the Sony A7R VI lies what could be its most important innovation yet, a newly developed 66-megapixel XMOR RCMOS sensor paired with Sony's latest Beyond's XR processor. This combination represents a major leap forward in both image quality and processing power. Thanks to a stacked or backside illuminated sensor design, the A7R VI is expected to deliver faster readout speeds, dramatically reducing rolling shutter effects while improving autofocus accuracy and burst performance. Early speculation suggests that the camera may achieve up to 12 frames per second with full autofocus and auto exposure tracking, a remarkable feat considering the immense resolution it handles. This balance of speed and detail could make the A7R VI equally capable in controlled studio environments and unpredictable action scenarios. Autofocus performance has always been one of Sony's greatest strengths, and the A7R VI is poised to continue that tradition with even greater intelligence and precision. Building upon the AI-driven autofocus engine introduced in the A7R VI, the new system will reportedly feature advanced deep learning algorithms that can recognize and track an even broader range of subjects. Beyond humans, animals, and birds, it may now identify cars, insects, and other complex moving patterns, ensuring that critical moments stay perfectly in focus. For wildlife photographers and sports shooters who rely on instantaneous subject tracking, this upgrade could prove invaluable. The system's improved processing speed will also allow for smoother, more accurate focusing in challenging light, or when subjects briefly move behind obstacles. Low-light performance is another area where Sony appears determined to push the envelope. Historically, high-resolution sensors have struggled with noise at higher ISOs, but the A7R VI is rumored to feature a dual-gain architecture and newly refined noise reduction algorithms that help preserve dynamic range even in dim conditions. Combined with the improved in-body image stabilization system, potentially offering up to 8 stops of compensation, handheld shooting in low light could become far more practical than before. This would be especially beneficial for travel, event, and night photographers who often shoot without a tripod. Unsurprisingly, image quality remains the A7R VI's defining feature. With 66 megapixels of resolution, the camera promises extraordinary sharpness, tonal depth, and color accuracy. For professionals working in commercial, landscape, or fine art photography, the level of detail available will allow for massive prints, extensive cropping, and unparalleled flexibility in post-production. Sony's Pixel Shift multi-shooting mode is expected to return, possibly allowing the creation of composite images exceeding 240 megapixels, an almost surreal level of detail that will appeal to product and architectural photographers seeking ultimate precision. Additionally, focus bracketing will likely be included to assist in macro and studio workflows, enabling perfectly sharp composites from front to back. When it comes to video, the Sony A7R VI seems poised to make major strides toward becoming a true hybrid powerhouse. It's rumored to support 8K recording at up to 30 frames per second with full sensor readout, minimizing crop and maximizing detail. Oversampled 4K footage derived from the 8K sensor data should deliver stunning clarity and dynamic range, while 10-bit 4:2 internal recording ensures color depth suitable for professional post-production workflows. Sony has also reportedly made serious improvements to thermal management, a long-standing issue with high-resolution cameras, introducing a redesigned heat dissipation system that allows for extended recording times without the risk of overheating. Ultimately, the Sony A7R VI represents a crossroads moment for Sony's Alpha lineup. It's not just another product release, it's a reflection of Sony's vision for the future of professional imaging. The A7R VI must prove that it can merge extraordinary detail with the speed, reliability, and versatility that modern hybrid creators demand. If it succeeds, it will once again raise the standard for the entire industry. But if it falters, it could mark the beginning of a shift in the mirrorless landscape that Sony itself helped create. Either way, all eyes are on Sony, and the A7R VI may well be its boldest and most defining statement yet.